Alright guys, here we go. This is Juspar. We're going to do a little series on shortcuts. So we're going to start out here with Silverstone, and we are going to look at, first up, the Bridge Grand Prix circuit, the 2009 Grand Prix circuit. Okay, starting position is fairly similar on a number of these tracks, so we're not going to go... heck yeah, we'll run one lap of all of the tracks, the variants for Silverstone, and that'll be today's little tutorial, little look-see. So, I'm sticking to the track for most of the bridge action. Those shortcuts that we do have take on the bridge course, largely in the second half of the track here. This one's coming up right here. These corners probably have names. I'm going to cut this corner. You can go either inside or outside because it's a little chicane. I prefer this one. I feel like it gives me more control as I exit the corner through that little piece of it there. As we run through these shortcuts, these are things that I'm going to take. There are some that I'm going to take when situation's desperate, and there are some that I'm going to take all the time. This one, I'm going to take when the situation's really desperate. There aren't many where I prefer to go off track. Usually I like to stay on track in most of the time, even if there are shortcuts available, but there's a few that I take. So, there we go, that's Silverstone Bridge Circuit. We'll wrap that one up and we'll move on to next, the Silverstone Grand Prix Circuit. Okay, here we go, Silverstone Grand Prix Circuit. Of course, it's all Silverstone, bunch of similar pieces to this track. Starting at the ultimate start place than the bridge circuit does. First shortcut, I take this all the time, and straight across here. Which means you're going to be slower down this straight because you don't have the build up, but it cuts a lot of time off. Second one, rarely take this one. Taking off that big corner, pretty similar to the one piece we cut off near the end of the circuit on the bridge course. It's the same piece of grass. And here we are running that piece that we ran at the beginning of the bridge variant of the Silverstone track, and there's not a lot to do down here that's going to cut you some time. You get to the end of the straight, around the corner, just trim the edge off the chicane. Again, we went on the inside. We'll go on the outside this time, just to see. And I just find that you have more control if you do it the other way, but either one's going to cut the corner in an appropriate way. Get you around the track. Alright, so that is the bridge and then the Grand Prix circuit that we just wrapped up. Next up, we'll take a look at International. Okay, here we are at the international variant of the circuit at Silverstone. Nothing new to see here. It's just the same, a piece of the same course that we've already shown you all of the shortcuts for, but we'll just run through it so we can see them in action at the international circuit. The only one that we're going to do is the chicane as we come up to the last couple of corners. Down the big straight. This big sweeper here. Nice high-speed corner early on the gas on the way out. And top the corner. And there we go. And there's a lap around Silverstone International. That's all it takes. On to the national circuit, which is just the other half. And finally we have the Silverstone national variant of the circuit, which, if you were to take a look at the Grand Prix circuit, the national and the international are just the two halves of that circuit. So there is not much crossover between the national and the international. Shortcut here, mostly only necessary if you're like in traffic. If you're heavy in traffic there, that's a good way to cut around some of it without having to fight your way through it. Then there's the big left-hander here across the paddock. So that's the key one to this national circuit. And down to the straight, down to the home straight. This is going to be terrible for my top speed. That is not what we were trying to achieve. But we did see all the shortcuts in action. That is all four of the track variants for, oh look, we hit it anyway. All four of the track variants for Silverstone. Let me know if I've missed anything, or if you have a preferred way of taking any of those. Drop a comment in below. Thanks guys. See you.